Hello champions, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel, and your KCET exams are at the door. Only about 30 odd days left, and you must be thinking, sir, how should I continue study? How should I tackle all the subjects, and especially one of the most important subject for your KCET, that is physics. So physics is, I find that most of the students find physics difficult. Actually it is not. So let me tell you how you can improve on scoring well in physics. So everything in detail with the strategy as well. So I am going to discuss everything in today's lecture, so don't go anywhere. And if you are watching us for the first time, or maybe you have came to our channel but not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because this channel will bring you all the study materials, all the related lectures for your KCET preparation. So let's start. So first of all, if I start today, will I be able to get a good rank? That is the most common question that I see among students. Okay, all the students, even if after watching this video the students will comment in the comment section, sir, if I start today, will I be able to score 1000 rank? Sir, if I follow your channel, will I be able to score 1000 rank? Or if I will be able to score some rank? My marks, I have a dropper, I have got such so and so marks, will I be able to get a good rank? Or someone will say that, sir, my PYQ exams was not so good, will I be able to get a good rank? Answer to all of your questions, if you are watching this lecture, then answer to your question is top 1000 rank is still possible. Okay, even if you are starting today, top 1000 rank is still possible, but for that you have to do a lot of hard work. Okay, maybe realistically speaking, if you starting today without zero knowledge, realistically top 10,000 rank is still easily possible. Top 10,000 rank you can get. Top 1000 rank, if you are really hard working, then also top 1000 rank is also possible. It is not impossible right now, even if you are starting today. And if you are really hard working, and if you are really want to give 100% of your preparation into KCET, then definitely you can still score 1000 rank. Yes, so answer to all of your questions, yes, but still as many students will comment in the comment box. So I want to see that if you have watched this video up to this point, you mention that yes, I will work hard for my rank. Mention that in the chat box, I will work hard for my rank. Okay, I want to see those comments in the chat box below. Right, now let's start. So why physics? I am a physics teacher, obviously, so why physics is one of the most important subject, and how can you improve on scoring on physics? Okay, obviously physics is one of the, even though believe me or not, physics is one of the easy subject in KCET. Okay, and if you are not scoring well in physics, that means your rank will not be good. So you have to score well in physics. Okay, you will make mistakes, it is common. Okay, not everyone is 100% perfect. Obviously if you are starting right now, or maybe you have just started before your PYQ exam, you are not super familiar with the question pattern, etc., and you will make mistakes. So that's why make mistakes now and improve on those mistakes and do well in your final exam. That should be your target. Okay, most students lose ranks not because they don't study, but because they don't study the right way. So right way, knowing the right way is very important, and if you know the right way, then you should be able to score well in physics. And as I mentioned, physics is not the difficult subject. Physics is easier subject in KCET, and if you do well in physics, that will, if you not do well in physics, that will actually hamper your rank. Okay, not to do well in physics is not a possibility. You have to do well in physics. Now how can you do well in physics? Remember that KCET physics is direct. Okay, most of the questions in KCET will be direct, conceptual and formula based questions. So you have to know what concept you have to apply, what formula you have to apply, and solve them properly. That is one important part to remember. Next, if your basics are clear, basics means you know laws of motion, you know laws of gravitation, you know what is a charge, how the force between two charges act. So if you know those basic things, okay, then physics is much easier for you, okay, and it will be actually very, very beneficial for your top rank in KCET, right? If your basics are not clear, what you can do, you have to learn those basics. So basics are important, and based on the basics you can identify this question is from this chapter, this question is based on this formula. If your basics are not clear, how will you know that there is a question? You are confused whether this question is from electricity or this question is from electromagnetic induction. Both concepts are almost similar, right? There also EMF is there, here also EMF is there. So you will not be able to answer questions based on a simple formula, because you don't know from which formula I have to use. That's why it is very important for you to start from the basics, okay? Now, what is the golden rule of success? I always say this to my students, that golden rule of success is first you learn the concepts, okay? Right now, from where you should learn the concepts, obviously Deeksha Karnataka is giving you all the required videos, lectures. You can check master stroke videos. There we have done all the 1 hour up to 1 hour, 1.5 hour, all chapter lectures are there. So do check our master stroke video, okay? And if you get some time, study your NCERT, okay? NCERT textbook, okay? NCERT textbook, if you don't get enough time to study NCERT textbook, just read the summary part of the NCERT textbook. That is very, very important. Next is obviously you have to remember the formulas. I have given you a formula sheet during your PYQ exam, which is equally applicable for your KCET exam. So don't forget to download the formula sheet, okay? If you have not done it, join our WhatsApp channel, okay? The link of the WhatsApp channel is given in the description section. I will request our admins to share the link of the formula sheet with you once more, okay? Download the formula sheet, keep the formula sheet with you. Preferably write those formula sheet in your notebook in a 1 page. The formula sheet in the PPT format is slightly longer, but if you write it down on a page, it will not be more than one full scape page. Okay, so keep it, write it down in a page, keep it with you. Whenever you are referring to or revising a chapter, you should revise from those formulas. Okay, formulas are very, very important, and you also have to remember when you have to apply the formulas, what are the meaning of those variables, what are the value of those variables. For example, 1/4 pi epsilon naught and simple epsilon naught, those are different values. So you have to memorize that, you have to remember that during exam. Next, obviously one of the most important part of your preparations are PYQs. PYQs gives you an idea that what level of questions you are going to get in KCET. Will this exact question be coming in KCET? Frankly, no. There is a 1% chance that exact PYQ will come in your exam, but there are 60% questions which are actually directly based on PYQs. Okay, so they sometimes the concept is same. Okay, concepts are being same, only they change the language a little bit, they change the values obviously, so that last year there was a diagram based question, this year it may be a numerical question based on the same formula. Okay, so PYQs will help you to understand what level of question generally comes from a particular chapter. Okay, next obviously you have test, you have to take tests. Okay, you can take tests from whatever platform you want, but we have our ABHYAS test series, which is liked by most of the toppers. So if you can spend some money, you can buy ABHYAS test series, which is currently available for 999 only. Okay, so 999 only, that is for ABHYAS test series. If you really are interested, if you really want to score well and you are looking for study material, then ABHYAS test series is your go-to exam prep test. Exactly KCET level questions will come, and bonus with ABHYAS test series that you will get the PYQs for free. Okay, chapter wise PYQs for last 10 years you will get it for free, and you can practice from there as well. Okay, and last but not the least is revision before exam. Last 2-3 days before exam you have to revise the chapters. Okay, that is how you should follow. Now what next? So before I continue, I just wanted to tell you a few more things. Right now because you are fresh out of your PU2 preparation, you have to start with your PU1 chapter. So right now you have to start with your PU1 chapter, and you try to complete all the 14 chapters of your PU1s in 7 to 10 days. Okay, 7 to 10 days you try to complete all your PU1 chapter revision, practicing PYQs, okay, practicing some standard problems. So if you can do that, you are at a good pace. Okay, you are moving at a good pace. So PU1, if you study 2 chapters a day, obviously PU1 chapters are not that extensive and questions from those chapters are not very difficult. So how to prepare? First of all, if you have not at all studied anything, I hope you remember some concepts, right? For example, Newton's laws of motion, no one can forget that. So you have some knowledge. Even if you have not studied anything at all in PU1, you have some knowledge, okay? So based on that knowledge, you open a chapter, okay, try to understand what are all the important concepts from this chapter, and most important part for PU1 preparation are the formulas. Okay, chapter wise formula sheet has to be there. You have to study those formulas. I will try to make a video on PU1 formula sheet, and I will try to share it with you as well. Okay, so if you want PU1 formula sheet and PU2 formula sheet, do mention that in the comment below as well. I want the formula sheet, then I will make a video. More number of comments, more number of likes to this video, I will make a video on formula sheet as well. Okay, so this is the basic part of your preparation strategy. So first start with your PU1 chapters, because you have completely forgot everything about PU1. So try to complete that in 7 to 10 days. Okay, maximum 10 days, minimum 7 days. Between that, any other day is perfectly fine. Okay, after that, you dedicate yourself for PU2 another 10 days. You try to revise everything from your PU2. Okay, so total 20 days are gone. The remaining 10 days you have to prepare with mock tests. Okay, mock tests are essential here. Last 10 days you have to revise as well as prepare mock test every day. Last 10 days you have to at least attempt one test per day, at least one test per day. Okay, each subject. If not, at least so Monday and Tuesday you are giving so Monday you are giving physics and chemistry, Tuesday you give maths and biology, or if you are not going into biology, then maths only, and revise, understand your mistakes and improve from there. That is how you should proceed for last 10 days. Last 10 days are very, very essential, and if you prepare well, if you prepare well in last 10 days, and if you revise the concept, how to revise last 10 days revision, the revision should be based on your NCERT summary. Okay, NCERT summary should be your go-to revision strategy. Okay, from this you can revise the entire chapter in quick succession. Now if you are still not satisfied, if you want more, then definitely we have done everything. We are bringing you the most expected crash course for your KCET preparation, KC30, and the batch is almost about to start live from 21st of March. If you are watching this video after 21st of March, batch is already live. If you are watching just a day before 21st of March, the batch is going to go live very, very soon. Okay, so and the price of this batch is 2499. This is a very special discounted price. The price was supposed to go up, but after a lot of discussion with the management, we kept the price as same as 2499. Here you will get structured way of preparation. Can you do it alone? Yes, you can do it alone, but do you need some assistant with the structured way of preparation? Then structured way of preparation is basically KC30. If you are self-motivated, if you can dedicate enough of your time away from distraction, okay, without playing Free Fire with your friends, without distractions from your friends, if you really want to prepare for your KCET and you want to do it alone, very good, our YouTube channel will definitely support you. But if you want something which will push you every day, which will you require some sort of push from other teachers, if you like in a controlled way of teaching without any distraction, but focus on your mind, and someone tells you what you have to study, how do you have to study, then KC30 batch is exactly you need. Okay, that is like a booster for you. Okay, this will help you to boost your rank. If you are self-motivated, if you want to do it alone, you can do it, but if you require push. If you want a structured way of preparation, then KC30 is the best structured way possible for preparation of your KCET exam. And when we are saying that, it is our guarantee, because we are producing rank in KCET for last many years. Okay, so 30 days of live online crash course. This is an online crash course, not offline. Our offline centers are there for a very long time. Online crash course, this is the online crash course version of the offline courses. Here you will get KCET previous year questions. Here you will get complete syllabus revision of your PU1 and PU2, chapter wise KCET PYQs in a test format. As I mentioned, you will get that in KC30 as well, and 10 full length KCET mock test paper for your KCET preparation, right? This is the end of today's lecture, and if you like anything about this lecture, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And obviously, if you have any comments, anything to share, don't forget to mention in the comment section below. I'll be back with more videos very soon. Till then, bye.